If you've spent any time around RVs lately, you've probably noticed how much attention European motorhomes are getting, and honestly, it's easy to see why. European RV styling and interiors are some of the most desirable in the world right now, to the point where even North America is importing them. One of the brands leading that charge is Carthago, and today I want to walk you through the C2-Tourer from the inside, because that's where this motorhome really shines. We've covered the C2-Tourer before, but this time we experienced it in its Mercedes-Benz configuration at a European RV show, which felt like seeing it in its natural habitat. Carthago has been around since 1979, so they've had decades to refine their craft. And it really shows. This is a company that knows how to blend style, smart design, and real-world usability, and the interior of the C2-Tourer makes that crystal clear. Let's start up front in the lounge area. Right away, it feels open and welcoming, with seating for up to 4 people. What's interesting here is that the lounge itself doesn't convert into a bed, which is something you see on a lot of RVs. Instead, Carthago went a different route. Above the lounge, there's a drop-down bed that can sleep 2 people comfortably. It's a clever solution, although lowering the bed does mean you have to fold the driver and passenger seats forward, so the cab is basically off-limits in sleep mode. If you're traveling as a couple, though, that's really not a big deal. What I genuinely liked was how smooth and easy the whole process is. Switching from day mode to night mode feels effortless, and once you try it, you'll see what I mean. Moving back into the motorhome, we step into the kitchen, and this is where that European design flair really starts to pop. The lighting is beautifully integrated into the cabinetry and appliances, and everything feels clean, modern, and well thought out. The space isn't huge, but the L-shaped layout gives you more countertop room than you'd expect, making it surprisingly functional for cooking on the road. Before we go any further, though, you have to look down. The floor itself is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Thanks to Carthago's double floor design, there are storage compartments and hidden cabinets everywhere. Even better, that double floor is heated and helps with interior climate control, which means this RV is genuinely usable in all seasons. That's a big win for anyone who doesn't want to park their motorhome when the weather turns cold. As we continue toward the rear, we arrive at the split bathroom. On the left side, there's a dedicated shower room with a fiberglass enclosure. It gets the job done, but I'll be honest, it does feel a bit tight, especially if you're on the larger side. Across from that is the rest of the bathroom, with the toilet, sink, and vanity. The toilet swivels, which is nice, but legroom is limited. And with the door closed, it's not the most comfortable setup. That same door, however, can be used to close off the entire bathroom area, which is actually pretty handy if you've got guests over and want a bit of privacy. At the very rear of the C2-Tourer, you'll find the main bedroom, and it's a great place to end the tour. There's a large wall-to-wall bed, slightly split down the middle in classic European fashion, with steps leading up to the elevated mattress. The lighting back here is warm and inviting. There's plenty of overhead storage, and once you sit or lie down, it's hard not to want to stay there. It's genuinely a very comfortable space. Throughout the rest of the interior, Carthago nails the details. LED lighting is used tastefully everywhere. Storage is tucked into just about every available space, and there are solid entertainment options as well. There's a TV mounted near the door, which stays vertical when not in use and rotates into position when it's time to relax. It takes a moment to get used to, but it's a smart solution. The fabrics are high quality and customizable, and the stitching and finishes give the entire interior a premium feel because, well, it is premium. Outside, the C2-Tourer still has a few surprises waiting for you. You can fit an awning, of course, but the real standout feature is the rear gear garage, which is large enough to carry scooters or other two-wheeled toys. It's easy to imagine rolling into a place like the French Riviera, unloading a scooter and exploring in style. Carthago offers this model on 2 different chassis, and the one we toured was built on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter with lightweight construction. That keeps the total weight at the European standard of 3,500 kilograms, or about 7,716 pounds, which means you can drive it with a standard driver's license. You'll still want to get used to the turning radius, but with all the safety features on board and Mercedes power underneath, the driving experience should be excellent.